Hiya! Welcome to Resin and Roche. I'm here to transform simple ideas into stunning resin creations. Let's dive right in. So, today we are doing an eco resin project. And I decided since it's spring, we're doing a little bit of an Easter vibe, let's do bubbles. So, the inspiration here were pastel bubbles. So let's see if I can pull this off. I've never done this before, so again, another experiment. So here I'm using a 3 to 1 ratio by weight resin-crete. So I'm only doing small amounts here, like I was doing 30 grams to 10 grams of water. So these are micro scales. I get decimal points too, so point half of a gram showing that doesn't really make a difference. I mean, it's not that exact, but I've got 30. If you're using big scales, the half of a gram won't even show. So just mix up the 10 of water. And then we're gonna mixy. So I've got two molds here. One's a tray and one's a square coaster. Um, because my maths are really bad and I'm using the phone to film, I can't work in smaller increments. I'm actually dyscalculate. I have dyscalculia. And yeah, maths are not my friend. So I'm working in the 1 to 3, 10 water, 30 grams of the powder, only because anything smaller or difficult numbers to divide are just going to drive me insane. So, yes, I do understand I'm going to have a lot of extra with this. But the extras can be turned into chips, terrazzo chips, if I like, or can make another project. But here we're starting with a pink, doing a few colors. Just mix that really, really well. And then we're going to start pouring. So all I'm going to do here is pour mini puddles. So it's like little bubbles. I'm hoping it comes out, but yeah, just little puddly pours. You can go bigger, you can go smaller. It's really up to you. I think I'm going to put more here. So feel bad about wasting the resin. I keep calling it resin, but yes, the eco pour. Just put a bit, a little bit. There we go. Again, little bit of one little Labrador hair, doggy Luna's hair that I have to pick out. So I've got so much more here. I am going to use another mold and pour some of that pink in there. And then anything left in that mold, I'm just going to leave that to dry and then scrunch it up later on to make terrazzo chips. It's getting very thick now. So I'm just going to try to round out that little puddle. Now doing the same thing, 30 grams of powder to 10 grams of water. And then we're going to change the color up. I'm trying to keep my work area clean and dry, but I don't think that's going to happen. This is such a messy project. I mean, the whole resin or eco-pour art medium is just really messy. I mean, I have never, even artists who paint or do acrylic pours, I've never seen, an immaculate workstation. Art is mess. So here we're just mixing up the orange to make the next bubbles. After this, we're going to do green, and I'm going to speed you up here just because you've already seen what I'm doing. And yeah, you don't want to see that again in slow-mo. I just have so much leftovers. I'm grabbing another 2 molds just to be able to put all of this mixture in. There we go. 2 little coaster molds. Now these are, they're not really part of the project. These are just really for the extras to get out. I mean, I only have 2 of those little silicone mixing cups, and I have to keep pausing the video, washing them, and then keep it going. But you know, still doing them because they might come out cute. Who knows? So moving everything around now, and we're going to do the last and final color, which is the minty green. I'm trying to keep my mat clean, but famous last words. Let's see. Do you know these remind me of Mentos? Do you remember the advert song? Fresh goes better, Mentos freshness. Okay, I'm losing the plot. So I really can't help myself here. Um, I know I said these 2 were just extras, but now I want to burnish some gold leaf. onto the bottom because gold leaf looks really nice on eco resin. But spoiler alert, this is all for naught. And yeah, these two aren't going to be usable. They're just going to be, I don't know, paperweights maybe. But you get the idea. The reason why I won't be using these is because when I went to pour, since these were the last two, the eco resin got way too thick, and it could still work if I did a whole lot of sanding afterwards, which I really didn't have time to do because I've just got so much on my plate. It's summer holidays here, and my little boy is taking up more of my time. So I haven't really had the opportunity to, spend more time on making videos and really finishing projects. So these two have so much potential, and they can, if I just had time for sanding. But yeah, I just really love burnished gold leaf onto the molds and then pouring resin over it. It just looks really pretty. So just with a brush, pushing it down, just burnishing it until nothing moves. So here we are with the bigger amount. I'm doing 300 grams of powder to 100 grams of water. And I'm going to leave this white. This is going to be the backing color for all these coasters. Now, I haven't got one of those big resin bowls. If you do, those are the best things to use. Right now, I only have these mixing cups, so I'm making do with this for the moment. I also put gloves on because I am allergic to dust. And this powder is so fine that it does give me itchies. So I just wear gloves. And then we give it a good mix. You can use a fork, but I also don't have any disposable forks on hand. So I'm just using my big spatula. Try and mix it well, sort of push lumps against the walls of the cup, and just do my best, really. Now I know that this is not enough, but 600 grams of powder will, plus 200 of water will not fit in my cup. So unfortunately, I am going to have to do it in two batches. So just going to slowly pour it in and leave it to flow into any little crevices. Found a lump here that I'm trying to break up and mix into that eco resin batter. And then we do the tap, 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 the squidge, 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 the bubble removal technique, basically. Then give it a nice top. and then sort of get it tapping again. And then I only have a small amount of this, but I will try to cover the bottom. I don't think I have enough, but we'll mix another batch full. If you're finding any value in my videos, please consider subscribing, leaving a comment or a like, and hitting the notification bell. It's all free, don't worry, you don't have to pay for it. But those little things just greatly help me grow my channel. So I'm finally going to mix the last bit of Eco Pour. The last 300 grams. And then I'm going to fill all these up, and then we leave it to cure. So for these last two, my Eco Pour has now gotten sort of past its working time. It's gotten really thick, and I know I should have done one at a time so that I could at least save one. But this way, I've sort of messed both up because it had gotten so thick that it didn't flow and self level anymore. Yeah, but hindsight is 2020. I knew I was going to potentially have this problem, but you know, like I said before, it could be saved by a lot of sanding. I'm just not going to do that now because I just haven't got the time. So we're going to leave this to cure, and I will see you later. So I am back. It's been about an hour and a quarter. And yeah, so these two came out very thick indeed. It didn't self level, but yeah. Oh well. This one looks promising. So let's demold this first. Oh no, I changed my mind. I want to see what these ugly ones look like. You have to start with the ugly ones and finish with a flourish. So as you can see, yeah, that didn't work very well. But a little bit of sanding would definitely remove that top layer. Might remove some of the gold leaf as well, but at least it would save it. Shame. This one. Oh, we left some gold there. Okay, so the runny eco pour sort of seeped under there. Let's see what happens with this little one. Oh, I've got a few gaps in there as well. Few bubbles. See, that can be fixed with sanding as well. Let's try this square. These two, I hope, come out right, because these were the ones that were the main focus in the original projects, the original pours. And we shall see. Okay, so those are better. Yes, there is some seepage, but I'm going to sand these two later on and finish them up, as well as put a coating on them. If you want me to do a recipe of the wax polish that I use, it's homemade as well. Leave me a comment down below and I will make a video of it. It's what I use to seal all my eco pour projects. Ta-da! So yeah, I'm going to sand this all like I said. If you've got any over pour like I have, I'm just going to break it off and then smooth it all down outside. And I'll be back with the final photos of the finished tray and coaster. Thank you so much for joining me again on this video. Your support means a lot. If you fancy buying me a coffee or donating or anything like that, you will find my PayPal link down below on the description. I also have my address for Happy Mail since a lot have asked. It's now permanently on there, including some of the items that I use on the Amazon UK site. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again for the next video. Bye.